we are going to look at, Africa's most booked and traveled artists. Now, this list, I see the list, credit going out to Africa Fact Zone, though. They were the ones who shared this. I saw the list and I was hoping to see a few Ghanaians in there, but unfortunately, of course, Nigerians always doing the job. Obi already see, look, credit to Obio. A round of applause to Obio. Look, this guy worked this year. No be small work. After 5 Alive album dropped from April, guy no dey sleep. DJ Pop. Hello, beautiful people, amazing people right here. Of course, this your boy Diokpa PKB Ike na Balogu Eze. One on the socials is Low Budget Cubana. Of course, I'm not here alone. Director Green is in the cut, handling production. And on this episode, we are going to look at, Africa's most booked and traveled artists. Now, this list, I see the list, credit going out to Africa Fact Zone, though. They were the ones who shared this. I saw the list and I was hoping to see a few Ghanaians in there, but unfortunately, of course, Nigerians always doing the job. They eventually, hijack the entire list. So we'll be going into that shortly. But before we go into that, where I get to share with you the Nigerians who made top of this list, where we get to see or we get to know about the Africa's most booked and traveled artists. Before we go into that, there were quick big greetings or shouts going out to our partners, Lemfi. If you want to send money, you can do that through Lemfi. If you're in the US, UK, Canada, any of the European countries, so you want to send money down to Ghana, Nigeria, Tunisia, Tanzania, Ivory Coast, any other African country where Lemfi operates, all you can do is to just download it from Google Play or Apple Store and make sure you use the referral code PACORAGE to sign up. And when you want to do transaction, to use the same referral code PACORAGE, because if you're able to send about £50 on your first transaction, you start a chance of winning a 1% cashback reward point. The more you send, the more you get to enjoy on Lemfi. Now, so let's go straight into our list for. I mean, musicians travel a lot, right? Yeah, artists they travel. Like, if you want people with the fly, if you put footballers aside, even down the footballers, it'd be like Europe. Yeah, more of the Europe. They fly if you put, because they forgo play away games and home games and all that. But if you want to talk about the next people where they fly a lot, maybe businessmen as well, of course. They have their private jet and they fly and all that. Musicians. Nigerian musicians. Guys, you just guess. Guess who topped the list. Let me see in the comment section. Just make a guess for me. Before we get into the list, just make a guess. Because I'm about to share with you the top 8. Top 8. And out of these 8, I have how many Nigerians? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, bro, 5 Nigerians. And no Ghanaian did it. Like, I was hoping I'd see our boy Stonebwoy in there, because this year the way Stonebwoy travel past any Ghanaian for this country. The show Stonebwoy play, even recently, even Odumo the Black, they were at the AFCON tour that happened in London, right? AFCON is coming up like 21st and all of that. It shocked me. It shocked me since Stonebwoy no fit still make the list. Like, I'm so marveled. And let me see who else. But they not really, Sak not really travel. Shatawale, in the local champion. They like him that way. I mean, because as this list drop, Shatawale can't react to. He can't react. Say, busybody no be hard work. If you be busybody, no they be say you dey work hard, sha. Because already Stonebwoy know the film may come in some of the streams and all that. But let me put my Ghanaian people aside and let's go straight into the list, right? So at number 8, credit to Africa Fact Zone on X, of course. At number 8, we have Tanzanian. Oh, great. I arrange them from the top, but you could pick them from the bottom. Yeah, forgive me for that one. Like I do them that way. So say we keep, the juiciest for the very end. At number 8, we have Diamond Platnumz. So Diamond Platnumz traveled across the world 46 times, according to Africa Fact Zone. He was booked for 46 times across the world. But they didn't share the territories. I'm sure Diamond Platnumz moved across the African continent. Maybe he did a few shows outside, but with the indications I have here on the list. I also put the list there, so sometimes I don't know if you highlight them, man. Yes, that's the list there, Africa Flag Zone. And number 8, we have Diamond Platinum there with 46 bookings. You know, at number 7, we have Nigeria's very own Mr. P. Mr. P, yo, P Square. Hey, personally. 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 Mr. P made about 50 bookings. You know, he traveled like 50 times. Mr. P made it number 7. Mr. P traveled for 50 times. So it's just 4 different bookings away from Diamond Platinum. You know, Charlie, for you to be booked for 46 times, that's a manual. Charlie, this is where they cash out to. Anyway, let's go to number 6. I don't know how come Whiskey no travel this year, but unfortunately, or fortunately, Whiskey day number 6. Yes, Whiskey day number 6 with 50 bookings and travels, but he made it into one territory, so 50 plus 1. If you go show the list as well, make you see. At number 6, Whiskey did 50 plus 1. So, you know, some of the people did, you know, different territories, like let's say US, you know, like Europe, you know, like Middle East. I don't know if it's US that Whiskey did, but Whiskey said he canceled a few shows, so we don't know what exactly it is. But let's move on. At number 5, we have Rude Boy. You know, they are separated now, so everybody is traveling on their own. They are not traveling as a group anymore. So Rude Boy of P Square fame did 55 bookings and travels. 55 bookings and travels in total. So credit. So that's 3 Nigerians in a row from number 5, 6, and 7. 3 Nigerians, and 2 of them is in the same group or from the same camp. And number 4 is also in Nigeria, of course. Burna Boy. So Burna Boy is at pair with Rude Boy. Both did 55 travels. If you travel past Burna Boy, they will arrest you this year. But Burna Boy equally did so well this year. He's even doing tour right now, even though he's had some backlash because he sacked, you know, a few of his a couple of fan out. But I mean, he's still on it. So credit to Burna Boy for being the most booked and traveled artist sitting at number 4. Credit to Burna Boy. Now number 3 is Angelique Kidjo. Great. Which African country she from? I forget to say. I no check. You don't know? Angelique Kidjo. No, no be Togo. I don't know, but Angelique Kidjo. Guys, you say? Guys, help us in the comment section. Angelique Kidjo. Where she's from? Yeah, okay, so Benin. I think that's Benin. Yeah, Benin. Beninese French singer. Yes. Angelique Kidjo sits at number 3. She did 58 travels and was in one territory. Yeah, 58 travels plus 1. So the territory is the plus 1. So kudos going out to Angelique Kidjo. And at number 2, we have South African Black Coffee. Yeah, Black Coffee is at number 2. Black Coffee is at number 2. He did 65 plus bookings and travels this year, and also went into one territory. I'm sure the US would definitely be that territory that he went to perform at, or he got booked at. So Black Sheriff, the Biryani Black Sheriff. Black Coffee did, 65 plus 1 territory. That's at number 2. So I started to ask myself, so where Black Sheriff did? Where Stonebwoy did? Because, I don't know, like, this is Africa's most booked and traveled artist too. Black Sheriff has also been on tour for the Iron Boy album, but I don't know, but, well, it's for my Nigerian brothers, so we're celebrating them. Of course, at number 1, make a guess. Guys, let me give you like some 3 seconds to guess. Who do you think made it top? Of course, we've already mentioned Burna. We've already mentioned Wizkid. We've already mentioned who else? Yeah, who else? Burna, Wizkid. Who else? Guys, make a guess. Of course, it's none other than your very own favorite Davido. Obio already. See, look, credit to Obio. A round of applause to Obio. Look, this guy worked this year. No be small work. After 5 Alive album dropped from April, guy no they sleep. They on tours. They go up and about. So I'm not surprised it's Davido who's been booked and has traveled more than everybody else this year on the African continent. and Davido did 77 countries. Do you know what it means to travel to 77 countries? Bro. Yeah? 77 countries plus 3 territories. Let's guess the territories. Of course, US is there. He was in US the entire time, like during the summer, even up to now, but he's done with US. He was also in Saudi Arabia recently too, so we could put Saudi there. He was in London for the 5 Alive tour. So we can say those are the 3, of course, plus Africa. I'm gonna go add Africa already. They enter Nigeria already, where they do Kigali self, I think today or something, this weekend. So I mean, credits going out to Davido, man, the work trying to put if they say person carrying music for head like this, it be Davido. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. And of course, with you, he's doing amazingly well, in the chats and in the streams as well. And so yes, credit going out to Davido. And guys, yes, this is where I wrap up on the episode. Davido topped, for the Africa's most booked and travel artist. He did 77 countries. I'm hoping next year he will outdo himself by hitting about like some 100 countries and keep working and keep giving us bangers after bangers. This is where I wrap up on the show. It's been exciting talking to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me in the comment section. Let's get interactive from there. Productions by Director Gray. My name is Duke PKB Ikena Balogu Eze1. Many thanks to our partners, Lemfi, for holding us down. You can send money through Lemfi, US, UK, Canada. Send it down to Ghana, Nigeria, and all the African countries where Lemfi operates. You can do that using the referral code PACORAGE, and make sure you send about £50 on your first transaction. You stand a chance of winning 1% cashback reward points and other many goodies on Lemfi. We are out. I'll see you in the next episode today, and it is adios.
This not the age to face reality, oh. Come on, this not the time to do the necessary, oh. Go, chigo dongo. This not the stage to unite. Unity not the key, yes, not the key. Plus 234, not the show. The J Paco Rich, not the man. 234, not the code, not the code. My Ghanaian brothers, Kokodi, Kokoko. My Ghanaian sisters, Kokodi.
DJ